Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a very good afternoon to everyone. First and foremost, I would like to thank everyone, especially the students who are able to attend this online e-class organized by Digital Classroom Kolej Matrikulasi Negeri Sembilan. My name is Muhammad Shukri bin Shafi. I am a mathematics lecturer from Kolej Matrikulasi Negeri Sembilan. Today I have a colleague of mine, Madam Wan Zanaria binti Jahaya, who is also a mathematics lecturer from Kmns, who will be teaching about the question will be asked by the student in the PKP. The question might be included from paper 1 and paper 2. Without further delay, I would like to invite Madam Wan Zanaria to deliver the class. Okay, Wan.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much Encik Shukri. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good evening. Okay, today we are going to discuss a few questions regarding the most asked question by the students during restriction movement period. Okay, I have selected few questions from different college and few other college. Okay, we will go through one by one. Okay, first of all, we will start with okay, this question is from paper 2, statistic. Okay, part B. Okay, and it consists of 8 marks. Okay, weight of a random sample of 90 female students and 105 male students is summarized as given in the question, and y minus 63 equals to 367.5. Okay, calculate the mean. Okay, for this question, it's confused students because usually for mean, it's given to you all the details and then you just divide with the numbers of students, but this time given to you equation, so we have to work from the equation given in the question. So we will go through one by one. We will calculate first for female students. Okay. Okay, so given to us female, summation of x minus 50 equals to negative 234. Means that we can also write as x1 minus 50 plus x2 minus 50 until x 90 minus 50 equals to negative 234. Okay, so that means the summation given in the question. So if the student understand the scenario, they can work on this lah. Okay, so I can rewrite this. I starts from 1 until 90, and then xi minus 50. Okay, since we have 90 female students, so we multiply with 90 female students equals to negative 234. Okay, so total of I is equals to 9 times 5, 5,500 negative 234. Okay, so the summation for this is X for girls is 4,266. Okay, so we will do the same for male. So for male is XI, sorry, not X, Y. Okay, YI. YI minus 63 times 105 students and given to us 367.5. Okay, when I starts from 1 until 105. Okay, so we continue the calculation. YI 63 times 105. Okay, and then you plus with 367.5, we will get 6,982.5. Okay, you can calculate yourself. Okay, now here we have all the numbers of weight for male and female. Okay, since the question 1 mean for all students, we will add up all the numbers of female and male students. Okay, so mean for all students. Will be 4,266 plus with male 6,982.5 over 90 plus 105, the total number of students, and we will get 57.68. So we can say that the mean for all students, okay, the average for weight for all students is 57.68. Okay, hopefully this will help you to answer this type of question. Okay. I will move on to the next question. Okay, question 2 from Kolej Matrikulasi Penang, paper 2 part B. Okay, so usually part B is the toughest question lah among other question because it consists of CO3. Okay, where students have to think out of the box. Okay, alright, 2 dice are thrown and the numbers X and Y obtained from each dice are noted. The discrete random variable W is defined as W equals to absolute value X minus Y. Okay, this function means the difference between the dice, meaning that if the dice is 1 and then you toss another die, for example, you get 2, so 1 minus 2 is negative 1. So the reason they have absolute values here, meaning that whether you get negative 1 or 1, it means you just write it as 1. Okay, so it can be, the differences can be either no difference, 0, or 1, or 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why we won't get the difference as 6? Because if we want the difference to be 6, one dice have to be 6, another dice have to be 0, which 0 is not in the dice. So I represent clearly in the situation in the table. Okay, dice 1 adalah, okay, one, for example, dice 1 for the first row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then dice 2 in the column, on the first column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. So if let's say dice 1 and dice 2, 1, 1, so the difference will be 0. And if dice 1 is 2 and the dice 2 is 1, the differences will be 1. So we calculate all the way, all the differences for 2 dice. Okay, we will get as this table. Alright? Okay. For question A, show that P, the probability of W is equals to 1 over 6. Okay, we have to show that when the probability W equals to 0, W equals to 0, meaning that what is W just now? The differences between 2 dice. So, kita kena carilah the difference of 2 dice yang dapat kosong. Okay, so it will be when the dice appear all the same. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6, 6. So, this means 6 out of our sample, 6 over 36 will give us 1 over 6. So, it's answer the question when the probability W is equals to 0, we will get 1 over 6. Okay, shown. Okay, we've done for part A. And now we move on part B, construct a table of the probability distribution of random variable W. Okay, so we have to construct probability of W. So I have sum all the differences here when it is no difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, from the table A. Okay, we get if 0, 6 over 36. If 1, we have, okay, if 1, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so for 1, we have 10 over 36. And we will do the same for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Show that W is a discrete random variable. Okay. In order for us to show that a function is a discrete random variable, it has 2 conditions. First, the total probability must equals to 1, and the other one is the probability is in between. The probability itself must be in between 0 until 1. So if we see from the table here, we have everything all in the range 0 and 1. Okay. So the probability of W is equals to W, small w, must equals to 1. Okay. So we just sum all the probabilities, 6 over 36 plus 10 over 36 plus 8 over 36 plus 6 over 36 plus 4 over 36, and last one 2 over 36. We will get 36 over 36. So this satisfy the condition for probability distribution of discrete random variable. Okay, so when satisfy condition for discrete. Okay, alright, we have done part B. Okay, let's look at the question for C. Find probability W is greater and equal for. Okay, so meaning that we have to calculate the probability when the differences is 4, 5 and 6. Okay. Okay, no, there's no 6 4 dengan 5 je. So, tadi dah cakap kan memang takkan 6 kan, the difference, because dice takkan kosong. Okay. So question C, probability W is greater than 4 is equivalent to probability when it is 4 itself plus probability when W is 5. Okay, we just substitute the values. 4 over 36 plus 2 over 36, we get 6 over 36, which equals to 1 over 6. Alright? Okay, we move on to the D question. Okay, find the mode of W. So we can see from the table here, mode is the most appeared, the highest probability. So the highest probability is 10 over 36 when the values of W is 1. So the mode is mode, is it it? Number 2. Okay, so the mode is 1. Okay. Is 1. Okay. Alright, and then we move on E, part E, find the mean, find the mean. Okay, the mean of W, expectation. Okay, find expectation of W. So EW formula is W times PW, the summation of W PW. Okay, so we just multiply everything. 0 times 6 over 36 plus 1 times 10 over 36 plus with 2 times 8 over 36, and you calculate all the way until 5 times 2 over 36, you will get 35 over 18. Okay, I'll let you to try yourself, and you must get the same answer as me. Right? So we have done all the question for question 2. Oh, not yet. Hence, calculate E3x minus 2. Okay? So maybe I just write it here. Okay, E3x minus 2. So the properties of expectation, okay, 3, and then we substitute our mean just now, 35 over 18, and then minus with 2, you will get 23 over 6. Okay. Okay. So for variance, if let's say they ask you variance, so if they ask you variance, recall back the properties of variance. A square, ax plus b, so a square, so 3 square variance x, and when constant, for variance it's equals to 0. Okay. Just recall back how are you going to find variance. Okay, now we move on to the next question. Okay, this is also the most asked question by the students. Okay, vector. State the Cartesian equation of plane pi that contains the point A 1 to -1 and the line L with equation x minus 1 equals to y equals to z minus 1 over 2. Okay. Okay. The question 1, equation of a plane. So if equation of a plane, we need r dot n equals to a dot n, where n is a normal vector on the plane, okay, and a is any points. Okay, so for point given in the question, but we not yet get our we don't know our normal vector. Therefore, we have to find the normal vector first. Okay. So in order for us to find the normal vector, okay, we have to find the cross product of two vectors. Okay, if we want to find the normal of the plane, we have to find the cross product of two vectors. Okay, so dalam case ni, in this, okay, this is equation of a plane. Okay. Okay, so given to us the points A just now, A is 1, 2, -1, and the vector given to us, okay, so maybe, okay, x minus 1 equals to y equals to z minus 1 over 2. Okay, for now, usually students already know the coefficient, the denominator for the function is 1. And the coefficient here representing the direction vector. Otherwise, if the students still get confused, you can rewrite all the equation again, okay, as x equals to -1 plus t, and then y equals to t, and then z equals to 1 plus 2t. So that is clearly can be seen the direction vector for this question is 1, 1 and 2. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, okay, so now, just now we said that in order for us to find the normal of two vectors, we have to find the cross product of two vectors, V1 times cross product V2, okay? Okay, V1 we already know, we have found here, 1, 1, 2, okay? 1, 1, 2. But we not yet find the V2, okay? So in order for us to find a V2, we need 2 points. Direction vector of, okay, we need 2 points from, okay, we can take point A, 1 to -1, okay? Point A, let's say AL tadi, AL, okay? So AL, okay, L is the point here. Okay, -1, 0 and 1. Okay. So AL basically L minus A. So -1, 1, sorry. Okay, this one, okay. Sekejap I padam sikit. This is not supposed to be negative, but it's positive. Okay, 101. Okay, now it's correct. Okay. Okay. So now the vector is 1, 0, 1 minus 1 to -1. Okay. So we will get the direction vector AL 0, -2, 2. Okay. So now we can find the cross product of two vectors. Okay, 0, negative 2, 2. Okay. So in finding the cross product of two vectors, we have to find the determinant lah. Okay, I, J, K. Okay, 1, 1, 2 for the first row, 0, negative 2 for the second row. Okay. Okay, terms I minus terms J plus terms K. Okay, so when we want to find the determinant of I, sorry, we play back. Sekejap okay ke? Ya Allah. Okay, I am supposed to tutup I ni sebenarnya, okay. Tutup I. Okay, so we substitute the, we put the values 1, 2, negative 2, 2. Okay, tutup J pula. Dah tutup J tak nampak pula. Okay, tak apa, I write down 1, 2, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, negative 1. Okay, when you calculate, you will get, sorry, 1, 2, negative 2, 2, 1, 2. Okay, sekejap 2. Okay, boleh tak I padam balik semula? I, J, K. 1, 1, 2, 0, negative 2, 2. Okay, terms I. Okay, I 2, 1, 2, negative 2, 2, minus J, 1, 2, 0, 2, terms K, 1, 1, 0, negative 2. Okay, alright, so this one we will get 2 minus 4. Okay, Syukri, boleh tolong tak? Okay, 2 minus 4 I minus 2 J plus negative 2 K. So negative 2 I minus 2 J minus 2 K. Ada something wrong lah, salah ni. Kakak boleh pause kejap tak?
Apa Wan?
Macam ada salah kira lah kat sini because I buat tadi dapat 6I minus, so I do not know where's the mistake here.
Cuba scroll bawah sikit. Buat cross product je kan?
Okay, sekejap I recheck my calculation. Okay, it's just a cross product. Okay, sekejap. Okay, 2 minus 4. Oh, okay. 2 minus 4 here, 2 minus 4. So jadi plus kat sini. Alright. Okay, I found my mistake here. Okay, and then it's supposed to be 6. Alhamdulillah, we got it. We got it right. So 6I minus 2J minus 2K. Okay, now it's correct. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, we continue. So now we already find our normal. So we just substitute into our equation r dot n equals to a dot n. Alright, r dot n equals to a dot n, where our r is x, y, z. Okay, and the normal that we get just now, 6, -2, -2, and then A. Okay, A is the point given to you. A adalah 1 to -1. Okay. 1 to -1, and then n normal 6, -2, -2. Okay, after we calculate, we will get 6x minus 2y minus 2z. Okay, and then 6 minus 4, 6 minus 4 plus 2.
Okay.
8. Okay, so I continue. Okay, this one is also equal. Okay, ni kalau kita modify the equation, bahagikan dengan 2 semua ni samalah juga dengan 3x minus y minus z equals to 4. Okay, so that is our equation of the plane. Okay. Okay, so done part A, 6 mark for that. Okay. Alright, we continue for part B. Okay, suppose two airplane fly path described by the parametric equation, okay, P1 and P2. Okay, so in order for us to determine the path of the two airplanes, it's either it's parallel to each other, or maybe it's perpendicular, or maybe the angle, the plane fly at certain angle maybe. So basically we are going to find the angle between two vectors. Okay, so from P1. Okay, so for A ni I dah tak ada ruang, mungkin I padam yang ini, boleh Okay. Okay, sebenarnya boleh highlight je padam. Okay, now we continue. We are going to find the angle between two vectors, P1 and P2. Alright, so P1, the vector V1 is 0. Okay, V is basically the coefficient of T. So in X, for P1, it doesn't has T, so meaning 0T. So 0, -2 and 3. Okay, do not confuse with the arrangement here. So we just bear in mind that the coefficient of T is a vector. So that is a vector V1, and then V2 is 2, 1, 2. Okay, so in finding the angle, cos theta is equivalent to, okay, V1 dot V2 over magnitude V1 magnitude V2. Okay, so V1 is 0, -2, 3 dot product with 2, 1, 2 over with, okay, and we get 13 and set 9, set 13 and set 9. Okay. Okay, so ini you tekan calculator sendiri, students. So you will get theta is 68.296. So basically we can draw the path of two planes. Okay, so something like this. So the angle is 68.296 or 30. Okay, so what we can say here, V1 and V2, it is not parallel. Okay, so V1 and V2, it is not parallel, so somehow they will meet at some point. Sebab jika dia parallel, okay, there will be no intersection if the two planes are parallel. Okay, it's either in the same direction or maybe in a different direction. But If it is not parallel, even the angle is 565, the plane will meet at some point. However, sama ada sekejap atau jauh, tapi dia memang akan berjumpa lah. So according to our apa ni, lukisan ni, sketch ni, V1 is not equals to V2. It is not parallel, therefore it is not, okay, since how do we say, V1 is not equals to V2, okay, so the angle is there, okay, it is V1 and V2, okay, sekejap, we can write down V1 is not parallel to V2, therefore there will be an intersection at some point, okay. Alright. Okay, so hopefully the students manage to understand what goes on here, because usually the question asking find the angle, but this time the question modify a bit, they give a situation and determine whether the flight there will be collides. So our answer, yes, the plane will be collide because there will be intersection. Okay, right. Okay, are we done answering this question? Describe the shape of the flight path. Okay, yes, the flight path is not parallel, it's at certain degree, which is 68.296. Determine whether the path intersect. Yes, it is intersect. At where? So mungkin, okay, kalau dia tanyalah dia intersect dekat mana, so kita boleh carilah, okay, dekat mana dia intersect tu. So when x is equals to 3, okay, ini buat macam biasa, macam kita guna substitution. Kita for example, we want to find the intersection between line dengan plane. We substitute equation of a line into the plane, but now we are given two lines, so we are going to find the intersection between two lines lah. Okay, so x equals to 3, and then we substitute into the equation, maybe the first equation, x equals to 1 plus 2s. Okay, x equals to 1 plus 2s. So we already have x just now, 3, 1 plus 2s. So s equals to 1. Okay, and then y equals to 3 plus s. So since we already have our s, so 3 plus 1, y equals to 4. And then z equals to 2 plus 2s. So 2 plus 2. So our z is 4. So we have to present our answer in a point form. So 3, 4 and z equals to 4. Okay, point of intersection. Three, 4, 4. Okay? Alright. Okay, Alhamdulillah, we managed to answer 3 questions. Okay. I'll proceed to the next question. Okay. Soalan KMPK, paper 1. Okay. This is a differential equation. So in our syllabus, we have either using a separable method or integrating factor. Okay, given in the question, x plus y dy over dx plus y over 2 equals to 1 over x plus 1. From here, we definitely will first let the coefficient to be 1 by dividing with x plus 1. Okay, so first step, dy over dx plus y over x plus 1 to 1 over x plus 1. Okay, since we have 2x plus 1, so power 2. Okay, alright, so obviously dari sini we will use the integrating factor because it is in the form of dy over dx plus pxy equals to qx. So we choose this question because some students they integrate wrongly. Okay, later I will show you which part. Okay, alright, so the Vx here, we continue. Vx is 1 over 2x plus 1. Okay, so the integrating factor, formula integrating factor. Okay, E integrate Vx dx. Okay, so E 1 over 2 x plus 1 dx. Okay, so here untuk memudahkan 1 over 2 ni kita bawa keluar. Okay, 1 over 2 kita bawa keluar. So we are actually integrating E 1 over 2 kat luar, integrate 1 over x plus 1 dx. Okay, so we will get E 1 over 2 ln x plus 1. Okay, and then since we want to cancel E ln, we have to bring 1 over 2. Okay, by using property m log b equals to log b to the power of m. So ln x plus 1 to the power of 1 over 2. So E ln cancel out. So we will get x plus 1. Okay, or you may want to write x plus 1 to the power of 1 over 2. Okay, so we have successfully find the integrating factor. Okay, so we multiply the integrating factor both sides on our equation. Okay, dy over dx plus y over x plus 1 2 equals to 1 over x plus 1 squared. Okay, tak keluar lah that word saya. Yang tak keluar that word. Okay, so here x plus 1 power of 1 over 2. Okay, okay, so dari sini this is basically the product rule of d dx and then our integrating factor times with y. Okay, so integrating factor x plus 1 over 2 and y. Okay, this part ni kena betul-betul kira ni So kalau students confused, if you get confused, you may write u 1 over 2 over u to the power of 2. Okay, so dekat sini you calculate indices 1 over 2 minus 2. Okay, so we will get u negative 3 over 2. Okay, okay, so dekat sini lah. Okay, kena kira betul-betul. Alright, so we continue. So x plus 1 to the power of negative 3 over 2. Alright, and then we integrate both sides. Integrate both sides, dx plus 1 to the power of 1 over 2y, okay. Integrate x plus 1 to the power of negative 3 over 2 dx, okay. Basically this dx we bring to the right, okay. Okay, so x plus 1 to the power of 1 over 2y equals to, okay. So dekat sini we integrate. Integrate, so we plus 1. So jika ini, ni boleh conteng dekat tepi lah. Negative 3 over 2 plus dengan 1, basically 2 over 2. So you get negative 1 over 2. So a lot of indices kat sini sebenarnya kena hati-hati buat. Okay. So, okay. So I get x plus 1 to the power of negative 1 over 2. So over negative 1 times 2. Okay. And don't forget plus c. So negative 2 over x plus 1 to the power of, okay, since we have bring x plus 1 to the denominator, to the bottom, so negative become positive lah. Okay, the power, okay, plus c. So x plus 1 set ni masih ada. Okay, so, okay, we bring to the right. So it becoming, okay, does the question want general equation? Y equals to something? Okay, jika nak kita boleh letak, tapi dia pun tak minta, dia suruh kita substitute terus sebenarnya. Okay, substitute when y is equals to negative 1 and x equals to 1. Okay, so dari sini pun kita boleh substitute sebenarnya. Okay, ataupun kita boleh teruskan juga x plus 1 to the power of 1 over 2 plus c over x plus 1 to the power of 1 over 2. Okay, kita masukkan 1 dengan negative 1. Okay, so bila kita masukkan 1 dengan negative 1, we will get, yang nak zoom out sikit ya, zoom out sikit. Okay, so that student nampak the whole process. Okay, okay, when we substitute we will get c equals to 0. Okay, okay, after you substitute you will get c equals to 0. Okay, when c is equal to 0, okay, soalan nak tadi, soalan nak x approaching infinity, then y is approaching p, find the value of p. Okay, so when c equals to 0, we will get y equals to negative 2 over x plus 1 to the power of sorry dekat sini ada pembetulan sikit. Okey, tadi bila bawa sini, sini ada lagi x plus 1. Ini tadi bila bawa sini dia ada lagi x plus 1 set dengan x plus 1 set, so dia akan jadi power dia 1. So daripada kat sini, alright. So now correct. Okay. So our function here y equals to negative 2 over x plus 1. Okay. So we can write down limit y equals to limit when x approaching infinity. Sorry, you're not supposed to write equal here. Okay, you write the function instead, negative 2 over x plus 1. Okay, so when you divide with a large number, we will get 0. So the values of p is 0. Alright. So the answer is p equal to 0. Okay. Just to share with students. Okay, ini tengok function x dy over dx ni plus 3x square y equals to 3y. The problem of this question, dia ada y on your right. So most student dia tanya soalan ni sebenarnya. Okay, so apa yang you buat adalah jika you buat dy over dx, okay, and then 3x square y over x equals to 3yx. Okay, we cannot do the integration tadi tu Yang tadi tu kita tak boleh guna integrating factor sebab belah kanan tu masih ada y. So apa yang kita kena buat adalah kita bawa the second term tu to the right and then we factor out the y. Then we have to use the separable variable.
OneNote tak appear kan?
Okay, OneNote pun dah tutup, maksudnya dia dah tak mengizinkan kita meneruskan lah soalan tu. But I really wish that all the student give it a try for soalan Kolej Matrikulasi Perak. No, itu dari soalan mana I tak ingat lah. Tapi you boleh tengok balik. Mungkin kita boleh snap and share dekat YouTube punya komen kot. Okay, so rasanya Keri, that's all from me. Okay, I would like to apologize for any inconvenience. This is my first time doing online teaching using Teams. Usually kalau Zoom dia smooth lah sikit compared to Teams. I don't know why with my laptop, but really hope that it helps the students out there in like solving all the question, like some of the question yang dia having problem. Okay, terima kasih banyak-banyak moderator. Saya serahkan kepada anda.
Okay, thank you so much Madam Wan Zanaria for the detailed explanation about the past year question or set question, I think. Hopefully you guys enjoy the E-class during the PKP. So we hope you can revise and not just stay at home doing nothing. So thank you again Puan Wan Zanaria for the explanation.
Okay, most welcome.
So thank you until we meet again in the next E-class. Thank you.